Hello, we're Elevate, bringing safety, environment, and connectivity to Nolanville. The name of our app is Navi. The flowchart in the top right corner shows the user's options throughout interacting with the app. It was designed with collaboration between both visualization and computer science members. The user has the option to make a report, view past reports, view reports on the map, and more. The color scheme in the bottom right corner is a product of 5 different user surveys to help achieve the most effective colors. There was a total of 15 different color scheme options, each one having a different take on the emotional colors associated with Nolanville. This includes the 2 blue tones featured in the town's logo. During the team's independent trip to Nolanville on February 15th, we interviewed the residents of Nolanville ourselves to obtain additional information that will be instrumental in developing our app and maximizing utility. We have learned that there are 4 main exits that are blocked by trains. These exits can be blocked for a few minutes because the train is just passing by, which is a minute nuisance for most, or to up to 45 minutes because the train has stopped completely to allow other trains to pass. Our goal for this is to accurately characterize trains that will completely stop and block intersections for a significant amount of time. If this situation arises, we can notify the resident and give them the option to reroute themselves to drive around the blocked intersection. Navi's layout. Through our app, different incidents can be reported such as flooding, train blockage, fires, etc. The pictures show the general layout of the Nolanville Incident Reporting app. Through our app, different incidents can be reported such as flooding, train blockage, fires, and etc. Clicking on the report button on the homepage will lead us to a map where markers can be placed at the location of the incident. The flood incident reporting can be used as a data for a machine learning, which will be further explained. Currently, we are using Flutter to develop this app in order to make it easier to deploy on both iOS and Android devices. Machine learning example. We used a simple dataset about the climate conditions in Austin, Texas. Austin has a similar elevation level to Nolanville, so this was helpful. We only had about 13,000 data points with the data such as temperature, dew point, humidity, sea level pressure, wind gust speed, and precipitation sum for a certain day. We outlined all the possible graph combinations with each feature and saw a decent amount of correlation between some features such as dew point and temperature. We ran the data through a simple neural network with precipitation being the outcome we were looking for and got a 75% accuracy on our model. We believe if we have more data, we can build a better model. Proposed mixed-use development. The urban planners looked at the mixed-use areas in the preferred future land use plan from the Nolanville Comprehensive Plan, which is seen here on the left. On the right is a zoomed-in concept plan numbering each of the mixed-use areas from the preferred future land use plan. By taking into consideration of the surrounding land uses, the planners came up with the land uses that will be the best fit for each section. For section 1, we wanted to include a visitor center that can provide information about Nolanville being a smart city and what it can offer. Section 2 we thought would be a good place for a green strip with food trucks with proximity to the park and visitor center. For both 3 and 4, we want to have multi-story buildings with residential on the upper floors and shopping on the lower floors. Since areas 5 is close to residential area, we thought it would be a good place for a community garden. For number 6, we would like to have a green space surrounding shops and restaurants since it is the middle of the other mixed-use areas. For 7 and 8, we wanted to include a place for entertainment, shopping, and restaurants. Lastly, for section 9, we wanted to have a little bit of every use because of its central location. This will include multi-story buildings with residential and shopping, restaurants, and entertainment. Our overall goal is to improve the urban connectivity through Nolanville, making it easy for residents and visitors to move with ease to the next place and promote community engagement. The site analysis points out land use types and flood zones. It also highlights the 3 locations of our proposed designs and shows the importance of the role they will play in relieving flooding. The path-facing plan indicates which paths we believe should be built first. Master plan. The master plan will have smart lighted walkways, walking and bike trails with tree canopy coverage. The goal is to create a trail system that connects the entire city of Nolanville. The master plan will have smart lighted walkways, walking and bike trails with tree canopy coverage. The goal is to create a trail system that connects the entire city of Nolanville. Street section. To promote walking and biking, a 12-foot walkway is proposed. There is 6-foot planting buffers with tree canopy coverage to enhance the microclimate. The bicycle lanes are divided with painted stripping. Jamboree Park. Jamboree Park has 2 primary goals. The first is to activate use on the western side of Nolanville, and the second is to reinforce the edge of the existing drainage way. The basketball court can also function as a stage for performances. Jamboree Park multi-use drainway. Gabions have been put in to reinforce the edge and to act as steps down to the water. A bridge will connect the 2 green spaces together to allow ease of access. Community Floatable Park. This community park is located on the north side of the city. It is right in front of the current community center. The purpose of this park is to mitigate water and prevent flooding in the area. The park contains a bioswale that will serve as the main water mitigation system. The bioswale will contain local plants that help with erosion and water pollution. The park itself is designed to flood during long rain periods, providing the community with less hazards that come from flooded streets and homes. When the park is dry, it is meant to be used as normal recreational space. The park is well shaded and has a defined path for exploration. The park is ADA and it is accessible to everyone. The bioswale. The bioswale component is part of the water mitigation and pollution prevention system. Water is led to the water treatment and drainage but can overflow into the park if needed. There is a plan for adding water testing sensors that can help people understand how the bioswale works. The sensors can indicate how clean or dirty the water is and see that the swale is doing its job. The park then is part of the whole initiative to create walkable spaces for the community. Pecan Trail. Pecan Trail features approximately half a mile of walking and biking trails accommodated with parking and drop-off spaces. It is ADA accessible and features several rest stations and seating options. It includes pollinator gardens, gabions over the creek, and a learning center. Included in the park are smart lighting and trash collectors to decrease wasted energy. Local materials are used throughout the space that include limestone boulders and pecan wood decking. Natural seating materials are placed throughout the park, which are eco-friendly. Bus stop. The bus stop was designed to help facilitate students going to school. It is located along the trailhead head entryway. The trail features an entryway finding sign as well as a kiosk and directional trail path sign. It features covered and decorative seating options and lights to enhance safety. Pollinator plants. The plants selected are locally chosen and easy to maintain. Pollinator gardens are effective for promoting bee and butterfly populations in the area. The slope stabilization plant selections are capable of capturing water to improve flooding in the area and help decrease erosion. Thank you for listening to our presentation.